Hi, everybody. Welcome back to day 2 of our Raspberry project on our TinkerCad platform for our Advanced Ceramics 2 students. Let's get started. Now, last time we had left off, we had created a copy of our first 3 rows and lifted it up 3.75 millimeters and rotated it 15 degrees, but then used our control, excuse me, my shift and alt button pressed and held down at the same time, and clicking on this button right here, we were able to set that to a radius of 7. Now, we are going to copy that, and you'll see that that motion was memorized. We're only going to copy that once, I believe. Actually, that's not true. We're going to copy that twice and move on to the next step. Our next step will be, again, to deselect our ring here, which is going to allow us to select it again and teach our duplicate function a new set of changes to memorize. I got my Raspberry all the way to the side here, so I was able to use my select tool just to get the top row, and I'll be now ready to move on to that next step. My next step will be to copy and then raise up. We're going to lift this to a height of 3 millimeters over what it was previously. We're going to rotate our standard 15 degrees. All right. And if you can't get to the place where it's easy for you to see that, you can either enter that in, or you can also get rid of this box right here. It gives it a little bit more room for you to work. Once you have it copied and rotated, you are going to again use the shift and alt button pressing down at the same time. And you're going to click on that height button for your grouping. And you are going to select a height of 5.4. Now, I made a mistake there. I accidentally deselected my stuff, which is going to mean that my move won't be remembered. So I'm going to actually have to go back off screen and duplicate the moves that I made. Okay, I got my changes back. Shift Alt again. Clicking on this, I will now set this to 5.4. And then I'm going to go ahead and duplicate that another time. I'm going to duplicate that a second time. And I should find, after my second duplication, I should be able to set a new set of maneuvers. I'm going to rotate so I can get just the very top row, and make sure that you don't have anything else that's selected. All right. Again, I'm going to duplicate. I'm going to raise up now by a height of 2.1. And again, it's always pretty easy. Enter these in. I'm going to rotate my standard 15 degrees. And then set my height by pressing shift and alt at the same time and clicking on this to 3.7. This time I'm not going to duplicate it with that same set of moves. I'm going to take what I've got and select this. So again, only my top row is selected. I'm going to move it up and change my radius. This time I'm going to raise it up to 1.9. Oh, but I need to do that after I copy. So I'm going to do that next time, and we will finish out our Raspberry on day 3. All right, guys, can't wait to see what you come up with.